Meet Uncle Don. Now, Uncle Don's got a massive problem on his hands. His jungle, it owes a mountain of bananas, like 37 trillion bananas. Yeah, trillion, with a stock. That's more bananas than there are monkeys on the whole planet, maybe even more than stars in the night sky. Welcome to the US national debt. Every year, Uncle Don collects bananas from the working monkeys, the ones running businesses, shops, keeping the jungle buzzing. This banana collection, that's called taxes. Then the jungle government uses those bananas to keep things running, build roads, pay jungle troops, and sometimes pretend to care about monkey healthcare. Well, maybe not that last one, but you get it. Taxes equals bananas for jungle services. Here's the kicker. Uncle Don always spends more bananas than he brings in, every single year. Doesn't matter who's in charge, the bananas don't balance. So what happens? The jungle runs a deficit. That's when tax bananas aren't enough to cover spending. To patch the gap, Uncle Don borrows bananas. He promises, "I'll pay you back later," except later never really shows up. So who's giving Uncle Don all these bananas? Lots of monkeys in the jungle. Banks, retirement accounts, even Grandma Monkey's savings. They buy these things called treasury bonds. Basically fancy IOUs that say, "Lend me your bananas now, I'll pay you back with interest." But that's not all. Monkeys from foreign jungles pitch in too. Panda's jungle, Shiba forest, even the European bearlands. Why? Because for a long time, Uncle Don's promises were seen as solid, trustworthy. At one point, Panda Jungle alone held over 1 trillion bananas in US debt because the US jungle was a great place to lend bananas. Everyone believed Uncle Don would make good on the promise. But now, the stack of IOUs is piling up fast and very, very tall. Why does the debt keep growing like a banana tree on steroids? Well, borrowing isn't always bad, right? Maybe you build a bridge or a monkey hospital, but doing it non-stop racks up something dangerous: interest. When Don racks up huge debts, lenders want more bananas as interest, especially when the debt remains unpaid. So now, Uncle Don shells out billions of bananas just to pay interest, not even touching the actual debt. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger each year as interest piles on. And the longer it remains unpaid, the harder it is to stop. And wait, there's more. Remember the IOUs Uncle Don wrote? Some of them get bought by the feds, aka the Federal Reserve. They're complicated, not quite the jungle government, not totally separate either. When they buy Don's IOUs, they basically make bananas out of thin air, digitally. This helps Don keep borrowing smoothly, to keep the jungle running, allegedly.
Some monkeys say it stabilizes the jungle. Others say it just fuels reckless spending. But what if foreign lenders start demanding higher interest? What if they stop lending? Or worse, ask for all their bananas back? When that happens, just brace yourselves, because bananas will hit the fan hard. Now, you might say, who cares? I barely have any bananas myself. Hey, I'm right there with you. But you should care, because when the debt gets too high, Uncle Don has fewer bananas to spend on the jungle itself. Schools, roads, hospitals, electricity. That means higher taxes, less public spending, or both. It could also make the value of the banana, aka the US dollar, weaker. If lenders stop trusting Uncle Don, they'll demand more bananas for the same goods. That means the bananas in your account, they're worth less. That's called inflation. Yeah, that $9 banana smoothie could be $12 next year. And what about jungle jobs? They might get affected too. When debt balloons, confidence shrinks, investments slow, business dries up, the economy starts to buckle. So even if you're living your chill life, the debt crisis could mean lower wages, fewer jobs, weaker currency, and more monkey stress. So what can Uncle Don actually do? He could cut spending. But let's be real, monkeys love their roads, schools, and banana patrol. Cutting spending equals angry monkey protests at the White House. He could raise taxes, but again, no monkey likes giving away more bananas. The best option? Grow the economy. More monkey businesses equals more tax bananas equals less debt pressure. But that takes time. And the debt? It's not waiting. What's wild is how little attention this mountain of debt gets. Uncle Don's been borrowing like it's an endless banana buffet.
But one day, the jungle's gonna have to pay the tab. If not now, then soon. Because debt doesn't vanish. It just gets louder, hungrier, and eventually, it'll eat the jungle whole. What's scary? Most of what Uncle Don has done during his term is just borrow more. Monkeys are tired of this being hand-waved like it's nothing. But this isn't just a scary number on a tree. It's a sign the jungle is living beyond its means. Borrowing bananas like there's no tomorrow. But tomorrow always comes. And when it does, who's going to foot the bill? If we don't start fixing this massive debt now, it might swallow the jungle whole. So the next time you hear about printing more bananas, borrowing from Panda Jungle, raising the debt ceiling again, remember, it's not just about big numbers. That $6 banana smoothie, it might be $10 next year. So yeah, it's about your future and your smoothies. If any monkey's confused, this is just an analogy for the US national debt crisis. It's not a hit piece on any political party. If you want me to cover a specific jungle topic, drop it in the comments below. And hey, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.